clicking away here in the AMP Energy 500 NASCAR Sprint Cup Season Series race at Talladega Super Speedway. Laps are clicking down, and so is the points lead for Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie hovering in the back of the pack in 33rd position. And folks, across the top of your screen, take a look. The points lead right now, it is Jeff Gordon in second spot, less than 60 points back. You see Jimmie Johnson there at the back of the pack.
Yep, just sticking to his plan right now. We'll see how that works out. We won't know until the end of this race, lap 188, how that worked for him all day. We've got a lot of great racing up front. Right now being led by David Stremme, doing a fantastic job out front.
Jimmie riding in the back of the pack. Now, we told you since the chase began in 2004, take a look at the percentage of crash probability. You see who has the highest crash probability percentage here at Talladega? It is the points leader and three-time champion Jimmie Johnson, almost 64%, 7 wrecks in 11 starts here at Talladega. Dave.
And guys, Jimmie Johnson said Chad Knaus, crew chief, and I didn't talk a lot about this race until just recently, but it was kind of like the 300-pound gorilla in the room. We knew it was there. We knew we'd have to address it at some point. And they spent an hour and a half on the phone on Thursday just kind of going over things and going over things and going over things. And you know what they came up to at the end? We really can't control what happens out here today. Let's just try not to lose those points, and at the end of the race and see what we get.
Thank you, Dave. Chad Knaus looking on very pensively, and Jimmie Johnson, he looked up our analyst, Dale Jarrett, because, Dale, you were very good at being able to know what to do here to get a good finish. Your last win came at Talladega. And, DJ, what did you and Jimmie talk about?
Just a number of different things. And I don't know if I was good at it or if I was just luckier than most people. I think that had a lot to do with it. But, we have talked a lot of different scenarios. When was the right time to go? And how hard it is to be patient, because it is something that's difficult to do. As we see great racing up front here. But Jimmie just wanted to kind of know exactly how I went about things. And, he's doing a great job. If I had to tell him right now, though, I think if he's actually going to employ this strategy, he's up there a little bit too close for my liking. I would hang out a little bit further back in case something does happen, because he'd have a hard time getting stopped right now.
Look at the top 5 right now at Talladega. David Stremme looking for a job in 2010. He's out of this car. The 07, Casey Mears, maybe looking for a ride. This car looking for sponsorship for next year. Brad Keselowski will be going in the 12 car. He won it back in spring. Clint Boyer has not won this year, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has not won since last spring at Michigan. These 5 guys desperate to get to victory lane.
Yeah, where everywhere else we've seen a lot of chase drivers up in the top 10. We've got one in the top 11 right now. Of course, that changes with about every straightaway and every corner. Brad Keselowski doing a great job. We didn't see much of him until he won that race here back in April. Vince?
That's right. In fact, he was the 10th different driver to score his first ever Cup win here at Talladega when he scored that victory in April, and he's running back up front right now too. He says it's too soon to make a move, but he feels like the car's pretty good. He wishes he could run the bottom groove, but right now he's stuck up top. Says the car's got a little bit too much push to run comfortably up there. They'll look at fixing that on that final stop if they get an opportunity.
It is the same car he won with back in the spring here, Vince, and they have Hendrick horsepower. So now he moves right up in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr., another Hendrick car.
Here comes the Childress cars right there. Nose to tail, the 07 of Casey Mears and Clint Boyer in that 33. See Harvick down the bottom in the 29 car. They're going to try to get together at the end of this thing and try to see if they can get it done. Here comes Casey Mears again.
Remember, Mears was a lap down, had to be because of a speeding penalty on pit road, and he will pull down there and let his teammate Kevin Harvick try to ease in and catch him.
You see Denny Hamlin getting complete. Oh, he's blowing up. He's blowing up. The 11 is. It's going to bring the caution out too.
I'm getting out of everybody's way. Just stay on the apron. What's your temp? 195.
Talk about bad luck. These guys have had just a lot of bad luck. They've run great in every chase race and just had
they're snake bit for sure.
Yeah, a lot of bad fortune.
Back-to-back DNFs at California and Charlotte, and then they dominate, lead 206 laps and win at Martinsville, and now again a DNF, third time in 4 races here in the chase for Denny Hamlin. We are under caution for the 4th time a day, 51 laps to go, and troubles for the 11 car.